Wait, now you probably can. Yeah, there we go. Very good, very good. So how goes it? What are you up to so far today? Oh dear, so everything I had said prior was missed. Alright, well, I'll start over. So a while ago I opened 2000 Premium Hero Crystal Shards, and now I'm opening the ISO that I got from that. I'm just taking advantage of the gold boost. It ends tomorrow or Monday, I think. So figure I'll get use out of it today. By the end of the day tomorrow, I'll finish the conversions for health pots and revives, and then that will be it for me for the legendary stuff. And I changed over proficiency masteries to get the 2 gold masteries. I mean, it's not a big difference, but if I'm going to be opening and selling this much stuff, I may as well get as much out of it as I can. So these are the 2. I thought I had this one unlocked all the way. I mean, it only adds 1 gold. I think a max of up to 3 extra gold per gold you earn. Hey, is it per gold you earn? Earn 1 with all, yeah. I don't know if that, I think that means that any gold, so yeah, if you open 100 gold, or you earn 100 gold, you get 1 extra. If you get 1 gold, you get 1 extra. So any gold you get 1 extra, up to a max of 3, and then this one, it increases it by a percentage. So, and then I also have some gold crystals to finish opening as well. And then because of the PHC openings, I ended up with a few max sig ability crystals for the 2 stars. So I have a few of those to open as well. So I don't think I'm going to be doing too much arena during this current stream. Actually, I don't know. I think I have most of the arena done that I want to. Oh, I might have 6 stars actually. In which case, I'll probably run those shortly. Because I have one more. 42 minutes. I have one more run of 6 stars, and that will clear the 5-star featured. So, what are you working on currently? Oh, I'm assuming that you're there, Malvina. How you doing? Okay. Which one are you doing right now? I was thinking I was going to be doing variant 5. Oh, do you want to get on voice chat? Or are you groggy? I was thinking I was going to do variant 5 shortly after finishing the Abyss. But seeing the stuff coming next month with the side quest, although it's no energy use, which isn't bad, and then the Cavalier difficulty. All right, let me switch up my sound stuff, and I'll get on Discord. So I'll cut out the music. I'll leave my mic there. All right. And let's get on to Discord. And there you are. Make a call. And there we go. Output.
Alright, I put mine on mute.
There we go. The stream sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So how's your evening? Well, I guess it's your evening or early evening currently.
Yeah, no, it's going all right. Just finished off watching the Arsenal Liverpool game.
Ah, very good.
So,
Very. Are they? They're not doing that with fans yet, are they? Like the.
no. They were doing, I think, Brighton versus Chelsea pre-season game. They got some fans there just as a test
Oh, okay.
to see on how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
And then they've got the October. They've got penciled in to actually start letting fans go back to the games again.
October. Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty
so
soon.
there's 2 or 3 other test games that they're gonna test it on, and then confirm what they're gonna do after that.
Okay. Yeah, I think all the sports in North America, I think they're all without fans. Although hockey and basketball were in their playoffs, I think baseball was just starting up. I don't. Oh, football hasn't started. No, I'm not sure about football actually, but it looks like.
No, the NFL hasn't started yet.
Yeah, it looks like the the rest of the playoffs for the NBA seems to be up in the air because the players decided they were going to protest after the latest shooting in the states. So then they didn't whatever day that happened. I think it was either that day or the next day. The players, whatever games were supposed to happen, the players decided not to participate. The NHL went ahead with their games, but then they got criticized. So then they've decided that their next games will be postponed or boycotted or whatever. So I don't know what that means for it all going forward, but
Jesus Christ! Like over here, we're having to battle with. I know it's everywhere, but over here in football, we're having to battle racism in a massive way. Yeah,
the
like
players or the fans?
the players are having
Oh.
to battle with it from the abuse from the fans. It's gotten so bad over here that the police have actually arrested a 12-year-old child
Mm.
for abusing a player.
Damn.
Yeah, but you don't see the Premier League players going off and saying no, we're not gonna play this game or that game or this game or that game
Right.
because of it.
Right.
They still go out and they give back to their fans.
Mm-hmm.
It's just ridiculous. Right, I just need to nip to the loo. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay. How can I turn up level? Okay, that's why. So I need to turn them up here. And then, so it'll be louder within Discord. And then once that's done, then it will be, okay. So that's what I'm going to have to, interesting. Alright. Oh, wait, that's odd. Why? Wait, because we're just in a regular call between he and I, so why is it... That's really interesting then. Huh. Okay.
Right, I'm back.
Yeah, there we go. So I was just looking at the sound because you were sounding kind of low to me, and so I can turn you up in Discord because I was thinking that I would just be able to control your volume through the streaming stuff, but it makes sense that I need to control it through where we're actually speaking. So, okay. Other than the couple times we've been on voice chat, have you used Discord?
Yeah, I used to use it all the time for games and that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm very familiar with it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna set up my own server more so just to do it. Like I don't see any real use for me for it.
Yeah.
but just to see what's required to set it up and what kind of things you can manipulate and stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah, the stuff in the U.S. with the sports thing currently is a little bit interesting because I'm not a football fan or whatever, so I don't really know any of the behind the scenes stuff. But I know like a couple of years ago there was what's his name, Colin Kaepernick, who was kneeling during the games and got criticized, and I think his contract was up with whoever he was playing with, but once his contract had
Yeah.
expired with them, he couldn't renew it, and no other teams were signing him, and it was basically because of his political or social stance or whatever. I don't know if he
Yeah.
was. I think he was an okay player. Like I don't think it was that he was terrible and nobody wanted him. I think he was an okay player. But like I said, I didn't watch football, so I wouldn't really know. But yeah, so he's criticized by like so many people. Other people obviously supported him. The league in general didn't stand behind him. But then
No.
because of all of the stuff that's been going on recently, like so one of the things I can't, I disagree with the labeling. So the NBA players that have decided they're going to boycott, they're being called courageous. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, calling them courageous? That's not courageous. If the entire industry is doing the same thing, nobody's courageous because you're just following the flow. When Colin
Yeah.
Kaepernick was the only person doing it, that was courageous because he was putting himself on the line. When everyone is
Right.
doing it,
Let me just see if I get this right. Is this the guy that? Is this what sparked off people kneeling during the national anthem?
yes,
Ah, right.
yeah,
Sorry, I was wondering. I was trying to figure out in the back of my mind if that was the cause of it. So right now I know. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool,
because
I'm up to date now.
I think before he did it, he said why, and he basically said, like I'm not going to stand for the national anthem because the country is not supportive of black people or whatever, right? So then
Yeah.
and the thing is, so the national anthem lasts whatever period of time, right? Like prior to the game, like a minute or two, whatever. So for
Yeah.
that period of time, and it wasn't that that was happening and he was yelling like, "Oh, this is nonsense" or blah blah, or giving interviews with what. He simply sat down or knelt, right? And I thought it was interesting too because one of the big things about the U.S. is that they have freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and this guy was using that to express himself, and then he got criticized for it. So, yeah,
Can't do right for doing wrong, can you?
yeah, yeah. But now, when an entire league does it, and it's not even, they're not even kneeling; they're just not showing up, and that's considered courageous. I'm like, come on.
No. If they were courageous, they would have got behind Kaepernick when it actually started.
Yeah. The one thing, I mean, well, no, I mean, it doesn't matter because it doesn't. You don't have to be knowledgeable about something to have an opinion or discuss it, right? The only difference is that if you're knowledgeable, you have more insight into it. But the one thing I
Yeah.
really, really disliked was the head of the NFL. So when Kaepernick was doing his thing and being criticized, the head of the NFL said nothing, right? And then in the spring, like a couple months ago, when there are all the protests in the U.S. and whatnot, the head of the NFL made a statement saying, oh, the NFL supports the movement, all this kind of stuff. And I'm like, wait, but if that's true, then one, why weren't you supporting the guy who was standing up for all of this several years ago? And secondly, to me, and then he said something about Kaepernick. Oh, he said if any team wants to hire him, the organization as the NFL would be supportive. And I'm like, okay, so if you were trying to say what Kaepernick was doing was right, then when all of the NFL teams boycotted him or wouldn't hire him, I think the NFL as an organization should reimburse him for the salary lost for the time that he couldn't play. But no one will ever put their money where their mouth is, or their mouth where their money is. I know, and that's why that pisses me off. But
do they ever though? Do they ever?
No.
As long as it's bringing money in for them, they don't care about having to shell it out.
Yeah, And that's what I think is funny because to be 100% honest, I think his name is Roger Goodell. I think so. People know of his stance because he made a statement. Fine. I think it would have spoke volumes if rather than making a public statement to make himself and the organization look good, if he had simply gone to Kaepernick and to the other teams and said, "Hey, there's X amount of teams. So over the 3-4 years you haven't been able to play, you've lost 20, probably more, $100 million, whatever it is. Every team that did not sign you, so basically every team, is going to put forward $500,000 or $1 million to reimburse you for when we boycotted you." And that didn't need to be public, but I think that would have said a lot more than saying we stand behind what he believed in and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the same thing with the NBA players. I'm pretty sure, considering they are basically in breach of their contract, right? Because their contract is to play X amount of games. They are not playing. So if all of a sudden, and I think it would be fair for the owners to say, "Hey, we believe in your cause and so on and so forth, but we still have a legally binding contract, so we're not going to pay you for the games you're not playing." I'm pretty sure those NBA players would be playing pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Especially the younger ones that have just got their contract.
Yeah.
The older ones, they won't give a shit. They've got what, a few $100 million in their accounts right about now.
Yeah, I think the older ones would be worse, to be honest, though. Because I think the older ones, they're used to having that kind of income, right? And they're going to probably have more expenses than the younger ones. And I think the younger ones would probably... So when you've been in that kind of limelight for so long, you probably see yourself above the general kind of political scene and stuff. Whereas if you're new to it, I don't know, man. But...
It's just ridiculous. That's all I can say.
Redunculous. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
how's your day been?
Oh, I can't complain. Got up, showered. Then I'd been intending to do this PHC opening for a while, and I'm like, okay, let's get this going. And I had 2,000 crystals in total to open, and I got to about 700 and something. And I'm like, what the hell? It took about just over an hour to open all 2,000. And then, I'm still in the process now of selling the ISO from it. And that's going to take a while. Oh, dear.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So did you make that as a video, then?
Yeah, I recorded it, but I didn't record, because I wasn't going to record an hour of opening, so I recorded the beginning of it, and then stopped the recording and did a recording of the last couple hundred. And I'm going to try iMovie and attach them and maybe do a voiceover or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I haven't got a clue with how to do that. I just probably would record the whole hour and upload the whole hour.
That I was intending to record the whole thing, and then after just 700 crystals and it's taking half an hour, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna record the whole thing. One, I don't think my phone would be able to hold that size of a file. So.
True.
Yeah. But the amount of times that you get the pop-up to buy whatever it is when you open, oh my god. That's so annoying.
I think you scared Mel off because he's gone now. He took his dislike and left.
Yeah. I think he's upset because I've called him out a couple times. I think it was just him and I the other... there might have been one other person. But there was just a couple people in the stream the other day, and I don't remember what it was he said. But
was this the late stream?
Maybe.
Where you said about doing incursions to get him into saying something.
Oh no, I think that was prior, or it might have been the same. But anyways, he said something rude, and I just said if you want to come here and whatever, that's fine, but don't be rude to me or whoever's in the stream. And if you are, I'll ban you from the thing. And he didn't like that very much, which that's fine. But then I streamed last night, and then after that I went over to Putrid stream for a while, and Melvin was in there, and just the regular Malvina and him calling me names or whatever, so fine. But then he started acting as though there was another person in the stream, like how he had he trolls most places, like with another account. And as soon as I
Yeah.
saw it, and just the way the other account was writing, I knew it was him. But Putrid and Bone Man, like they weren't really paying attention. They thought the name that he came in with was funny. They didn't know it was
Yeah.
Melvin.
Right.
But anyway, so then I just said to them, hey, you know that's Melvin, right? And they're like, oh, okay, whatever. But then he was so adamant about being, no, I'm not Melvin, it's two different people, blah, blah. It's like, oh my God. But it was funny because at the end of the stream, so Putrid was farming revives and pots and energy refills from like the earlier acts. And then at the end of the stream, the troll account said something, and it was exactly like something Melvin would say. And I'm like, dude, you're just giving it away of who you are. and then so Melvin is on Putrid's Discord, and then I think he got during the stream, this other account got Putrid to add that account to the Discord, or no, I guess it's an open invite on the Discord. So then he's like, oh, well, I'll join Discord because blah, blah, blah. So then the other troll account joined Discord, but never said a word. So, because I've had Melvin on voice call before. So as soon as the troll account, if he had said something, I would have known it was him.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, dear.
I know. I caught that stream because I said to Melvin that I was a functioning mute.
Yeah. I don't know what the appeal is though, to go onto whatever and just like fake stuff. I don't know. I guess maybe it's the thing, oh, I got you kind of thing or whatever. But.
Yeah. But it's stupid if you're thinking about trolling someone with an alternate account, at least change your mannerism, your typing mannerism.
Yeah. But it's a little bit weird because he's a fine person, and he's
a giggle.
He's considerate as far as like the YouTubing stuff goes with the YouTubers and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why.
I see him everywhere.
What's that?
I said I see him everywhere. I went into Sin's stream last night and he was there. He's just everywhere. It's good that he's everywhere. It's just a shame that he decides to bring in these alternate accounts.
I mean, I get it. He's young, so I kind of see like, so the sense of humor isn't necessarily and some of it is funny, but not necessarily like what I would normally appreciate. So whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll see it if it's funny. It's funny, but
you have a sense of humor, but there's a limit to that sense of humor.
Yeah. Like one thing I thought was kind of funny. I think it was yesterday or the day before. So Putrid was streaming and he had Bone Man. They were doing incursions. And he had Bone Man's screen shared on his stream. So Bone Man's gameplay was on the left-hand side of the screen, of the YouTube screen. And Putrid's webcam was on the right-hand side. And Melvin kept saying, oh, move Bone Man's gameplay to the right-hand side, like so that it would cover up Putrid.
See, now that's fun. That is funny.
Yeah.
I could sit there and laugh at that myself. Yeah. If I was the YouTuber, but there's that, and then there's taking it a bit too far.
Ah, well. So variant 4 is the one where you use the 1 and 2 stars and stuff. That's the one you're working on currently?
No, Ultron. Ain't that variant 1?
Oh, okay. I see. How's that going?
Ain't that? Well, it's just a classic, so it's pretty easy.
Okay.
I'm too scared to go in for the actual variants at the moment.
Why?
I think it's the PI that's just like very intimidating.
The only one that's bad is variant 1. And I don't know if it's actually that bad now. It was at the time, just because the amount of counters for things available now are a lot more than when it was first released.
Yeah.
And then variant 2 and 3, as long as you have, like, one of them is XL champs and the other is techs. So as long as you've got good options in those classes, they're not bad at all.
Well, I don't. I hear everyone saying variant 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
and the only one that I know by a number is the new one, which is the Venom,
Mm-hmm.
Blood and Venom. So you're gonna have to explain which one is 1, 2, 3, and 4 by name because I haven't got a clue
Yeah.
what you would be going on about.
Yeah. So
That's why I just said Ultron.
yeah. So the Ultron one, I think that's the first one. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just the order in which they came out. So the
Right.
Ultron one is the first one. I think the tech one. Let's take a look. So I'm about halfway through selling the ISO.
Only halfway. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I know. I know.
Well, you can show me your gold if you want.
I'll get right on
I'm
that.
not
I'll get right on that.
say.
So
Sweet,
yeah,
sweet.
Ultron's Assault was the first one that was out, and it's because it had
Yeah.
the. So partly why it was difficult as well, because it had the class restrictions. So you didn't necessarily get to use your best synergies, which would make things harder too, as well. Then I'm not sure. It was either Polar Opposites or Mystery in the Microrealms, which was the next one. But I'm not sure which of those two.
Right. Okay.
So that one of those is 2, the other is 3, and then the Waning Moon is 4. So,
Right.
and actually, that one 4 is not bad. The hardest part is the first chapter where you can only use 6 and 5 stars, and then it decreases from that to. That's not what I wanted. To where you can only use 5 stars, and it's only 4 stars, 3 stars, so on and so forth. So. And
Alright,
I haven't done any.
I won't be jumping into that for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done any of variant 5 yet, so I have not entered that whatsoever.
I've only done the classic one for that.
Oh, okay.
Well, the initial clear anyway. I haven't
Mhm.
100%ed it,
Mhm.
but finished at 4 finally. Yeah,
Oh, good stuff.
completely blitzed through that.
Uh,
Uh,
1 second,
did the
I'll be
last
right back.
2. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get a storm of some sort. It's very, like you said, it's very humid, but it looks freezing out. We've got dark clouds with blue skies. It's not looking pretty. So anyway, yeah, I blitzed through the last 2 chapters of Act 4 after your stream yesterday. So that's that done. Opened up 11 of my 7-hour legendary crystals. And do you know how many you're supposed to have? If you got every single one at the 7-hour point, you will get 24. in total throughout the 7, you should have 24. I've gone. Yeah, I'm probably just about gonna get halfway, probably just over, maybe 15 of them. But yeah, opened 11 of them yesterday. Got myself 500 5-star shards. That took me over the 10,000 mark. So I opened a new 5-star yesterday, and guess what I got? I wish. I got it. I got Thor's brother. So I was. Oh no no no! I was hoping Mel would be here to hear me say that, or at least see me say that, because then he would turn around and go, "I need that for 6.2." No, 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 no. I tried typing in his name. He isn't here. It's just me and you watching. Just, just two of us. Yeah. Because even if he hasn't said anything and he's just watching, you'll still be able to tell. That's silly. Yeah, because it 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 auto fills for me, so it just might be your end. So I've got 2 rank 3s now. I am chuffed. I took Loki straight to the rank 3. So, yeah, I was thinking that about Sentinel as well in 5. Is it 5.1.6? I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, he is.
Like he's got something with Gladiator, Hulk. He's got something with Hela. Yeah. And then I think there's some Mystic ones as well. Oh, I opened. So I got back up over 100,000 5-star shards, and I opened a few last night in the search for Torch, which I knew I wasn't going to get them, but whatever. Anyways, I ended up getting Sorcerer's Supreme, so I need to.
Oh, nice.
She's got a couple interesting synergies. I don't know how good she is. The one thing
I've heard good things about her as a solo player. I don't know about any of her synergies, but as a solo player, I've heard nothing but good things about her.
One thing that's interesting is that she, when the opponent hits into her block, she heals up from that. So that's kind of neat.
Yeah, but doesn't she have to have one of her?
Yeah, one of her blessings or something like that.
That's the one. That's it.
Yeah.
One of her blessings.
But still, just that's an ability is kind of neat. So, and that, I mean, I don't know how good she is, but that would be really useful for war with the current global that's usually used. Because for that global, if you dex or evade them, they end up going indestructible.
Unblockable. Oh yeah.
And to get that off, you need to basically be hit or block a hit. So in her case, if they go indestructible, you block, but then you're going to heal from it. So
yeah.
So that's not bad.
That's the stubborn mode, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll rank her up anytime soon though, because currently I see no specific need for her. Maybe she'll be good for variant 5 because there is a section where mystics do better than the other champs that are allowed. But I just ranked up Claire, and that was kind of for that because I was figure I'll take Doom, Symbiote Supreme, and then probably Claire into that. So, but that's still going to be
Oh, what for
wild.
variant 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, I think it's chapter 3, the Mephisto power game path.
Mm-hmm.
Claire's good for him. So
Yeah, okay, I could see that. Yeah, because she could steal power and she can also be incinerate immune. So okay.
yeah, exactly. Just play her in the burst
Yeah.
mode.
Yeah.
And she'll be
So one thing,
completely easy.
one thing that kind of sucks though about that is that because you're limited, like you can only bring in Mystics or Spider Verse or Symbioid champs.
Yeah.
So a lot of synergies you can't utilize, which kind of sucks.
But I think that makes the variant fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because then, because I guarantee everyone, when they announced it, was thinking, right, what are the best symbiote,
Yeah.
mystic, and Spider-Verse synergies to
Yeah.
take into this?
Yeah.
Thinking that they could take anyone in,
Mm-hmm.
and then it turns out that they can't. So it is going to be very fun to see. It is. Sorry, it is very fun to see that everyone's thinking, "Oh, crap, can't use synergies."
Mm-hmm. Because like right away
So
when they announced it, my intent was Nick Fury with Deadpool, and because I'm always
Yeah.
running suicides, and I'm gonna heal up at the beginning of the fight, and then once I realized I can't use use those jabs, so you got to rethink things.
Always the way.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Always the
it
way.
keeps it interesting and it makes you look at other options, right, rather than the same old champs over and over. So.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think that was one of their big reasons why they did like some of the gates in Act 6, which I don't like it. Most people don't, but I think that was partly why, was to force people to do things differently. So
Mm. Yeah.
did you see the patch notes for the update on coming Wednesday?
Oh, what, the metal tags and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what a load of crap.
Mm.
How can they put metal tags on champions that have been in the game for nearly 2 years?
Yeah. Well, they're only doing that because of Magneto being buffed. So. But it will be interesting because Professor X and Apocalypse are going to be introduced in the next patch. So
I'm not gonna get too hyped about
no.
Professor X and Apocalypse until I actually see some gameplay of them,
Mhm.
because I have a feeling Kabam ain't gonna do them justice.
No.
Especially Professor X.
Yeah.
Professor X, I think they're gonna nerf to the ground.
Yeah. Although Doom was kind of hyped, and he's lived up to his hype. So, but that's the first in quite a while because Silver Surfer was hyped, and he definitely didn't live up to his hype.
Silver Surfer. Oh, sugar. I forgot I went into a fight. I just had my tablet sitting there, and I'm getting attacked. I'm thinking, well, why ain't you fighting back? I haven't got my hands on it. Oh goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell off a little bit more of this ISO, then get a little bit of arena done, so that at least there's something happening on the screen. Oh dear.
Right,
Well,
have you been into StarCraft recently?
not yesterday, but 2 days ago. We played a custom game, 3 versus 4. What's
You
that?
still didn't see my friend request that I sent you.
Let me see.
It's Death Star.
Oh, is my name?
No, it's not on the front page.
Right. 'Cause I've written
But
your-
it should also have a number, though. It should be Death Star and then a number.
Yeah.
What's
I don't actually know what the number is.
Okay.
I'll load it up one
yeah,
sec.
yeah.
Because yours is Doomsday hashtag 1271. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you probably
Yeah.
sent it, but by habit, whenever I get a friend request, I just delete them. So that probably is what happened.
Right.
Right.
You heard it. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. If you send Solar a friend request, you will just delete it.
Same thing in MCOC though. Like when I get friend requests, or I think I blocked alliance invites, so that's no longer an issue with that. But
Yeah. Right. One sec. Right. It's Dexter 22,577.
Death Star 22.
577.
Sandoz Doomsday. Okay, so I just sent a request to you. I didn't even know I could do that before logging into the game. I thought I'd actually be in the game. Huh. Dun, dun, dun. So have you been going through the campaign much more?
No, not recently. I've been a bit busy. I haven't been on it for about 2 or 3 days now.
Okay. Yeah.
So... What the hell?
What the hell?
No friend request has come through.
Or do I have to actually go in game?
So currently you're just at the BattleNet screen?
Yeah.
I don't think you need to log into the game. So Death Star one word, right?
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Big D.
Sorry. Oh,
little,
okay.
Big D, big S.
I don't think that would matter, but let's see. Big D, big S.
Yeah.
And then hashtag 22577.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that again. Okay, yeah, you've already sent a request.
Right, so it doesn't matter about the spelling.
Yeah. Yeah, the capitalization doesn't matter.
Well,
And it's weird though because I have people on this friends list and I don't remember ever play. Oh, I guess maybe they may have changed their name at some point though. But yeah, like some of them I don't ever remember playing with or so.
That is very weird.
Yeah. Let me just.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh no, that's just you. That's just Discord. Huh? I saw your name at the top of the screen, top right, left hand of the screen, but it's just Discord.
Right.
No, still no friend request. What the hell? Add friend.
Now I know every now and then there are problems with BattleNet, but usually it's like connecting wise. So, but I mean that could also be part of it currently. I wonder. No, that shouldn't matter. I'm just wondering if because if yours is a free account and mine was a paid account, I wonder if that might be part. But then it should say that. It should say that though. So.
Do you have to put in the hashtag?
Yeah.
Right. Just making sure. Right. Send request. Right. Okay. So it didn't tell me to do that. To do what you said to do. Right. I've sent another one, and it hasn't said that I've sent one
Previously?
prior. So
okay.
yeah. So have no idea what is going on with this game.
Yeah.
if you get the friend request, just let me know.
Yeah,
And
the next time I'll make a point of actually checking when it comes up if I see one.
yeah, that is weird.
Well, actually, let me just get in game and see if that matters. I don't think it will, but
Well, I went in game and there was your request hadn't come through, and I was still in game when I sent your request.
Okay.
So haven't got a clue what is going on with this game.
Yeah. I know a while ago, I wasn't really playing it very much at the time, and I just happened to be like bored one day or whatever. I'm like, oh, let me go play StarCraft, and it wouldn't let me in. And I was like, okay, so I mean, at the time I didn't care because I hadn't. Yeah, okay, so nothing. That is odd. And then I went on the forums and just checked, and it was there was some kind of authentication problem where it wouldn't allow accounts to log on and stuff. So
Yeah.
so I haven't looked at what kind of like for MCOC we could say, okay, you know, these are normal problems, but for StarCraft I wouldn't know because I don't really pay attention to that stuff much.
Yeah. Nor do I. Well, I don't need to.
Yeah.
I've only just started the game.
Yeah. Wow, I'm almost done. From 8,000 down to 2,000 ISO.
Ouch.
Oh boy. What is my gold at now? Oh, that's actually not that big of an increase in gold. Shit. I'm only at 53 million. I think I started at 51.
Only at 53
Oh,
million.
okay, never mind. Never mind. I started at 40.5, so that is actually a fair bit. It's 13 million, so. Okay.
Ouch. That is a big increase.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, okay, wait, let me get some 6-star arena in. I mean, it's just you and I, but even just for the playback, they'd be like, what the hell?
Like you said, who watches playback?
Some British people apparently do. And Malvina.
This guy don't anymore.
No? Yeah,
No, not anymore.
I could definitely... What's that?
I said not anymore.
Yeah. I could definitely see watching playback of something like Variant or Abyss or something, right? Like if you want to know, oh, how'd they do this? But not of Arena. My lord.
Nah. I did your first, I think the first stream that I missed of yours.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that playback, and that was it.
Oh,
because
okay.
the next stream, when I mentioned it in your next stream, it was like, who watches playback? This guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't watch playback anymore.
Yeah. It seems like there's a real like feast or famine kind of thing with the MCOC streaming, because yes, last night there was like hardly anyone. BG,
Yeah.
I mean, he's always streaming, so fine. But like a week or two ago, there was a ton of people streaming Friday evening. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, because it was that would have been what, coming up to the start of the Legends, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone wanted to get their thingy in before they're too busy.
Yeah. Oh right, I got 2 stars. What's that?
You still haven't finished the 2-star yet.
No, I finished the shard ones. It's just the regular weekly 2-star. Because I don't normally do it, but I'm doing it this time because of the battle chip boost. How the hell did she play that?
Yeah.
What the hell? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how she parried my L2. Whatever. And then, so normally I do 15.5 million to get the 2,000 5-star shards from the 5-star feature. This last one that finished Thursday, I had done 15.4 million, and I missed the 2,000 5-star shards. I'm like, what the hell?
Not good.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna have to start going up to 16 million. Which I mean is not much further than the 15.5. So.
Yeah, it's only 500,000, isn't it?
And with the 6 stars, you're getting about close to 200,000 per match. So it's like 2 matches, I know I'll be there.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm still about 2 years away.
Yeah.
I'm still about 2 years away from doing a 6-star arena.
Yeah, it's great. So previously, I would do 2 runs of 6 stars on the first day of the arena, the second day, and the third day. There's 3, right? Yeah. And now I only do 2 on the first day, 2 on the second, and 1 on the third. But the difference, the only change was about 4 or 5 6 stars made that big of a difference. So.
What? Yeah, well, it's going to be a while before I even get enough for one team.
How many 6
Let
stars do you
alone
have
enough
currently?
I can't remember what the number before 1 was. Sugar. What was it?
Yeah, but I mean, as you
0.
add more 5 stars, oh crap, the 6 stars will come along faster too. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. I'm only on the 4 on my. Loki was only my 4th
Okay.
5-star, so that's why I said I got a long way to go.
Yeah. Man, I don't know how people do with multiple. What the? Oh, son of a bitch! I can't do a. No wonder. Shit. I forgot that I had removed my some of my masteries, and one of them is parry.
Ouch.
So I'm trying to parry, and they're not parrying. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Oh no!
So I gotta finish selling the ISO first. Then. Oh dear. I mean, I guess I could do arena without it, but
That's
I'm
a
sure
rookie mistake, man.
Yeah, man.
And you don't even have dexterity on.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, so I'll finish selling my ISO and my gold crystals, and then change the masteries back.
Yeah. What is with these dumb creators? Yeah. Putting the Halls of Glory. No. Yeah, the Halls of Glory as energy needed, but the other 2 without. What's the point?
But also, I think that. So, because the very first time that dropped, it started with Halls of Glory, and the energy requirements were stupid, and people were complaining. Then the next day, Halls of Fortune, I think it was reduced. Then Halls of Healing was 0. Then the next Halls. What's that?
No. After the complaining of Halls of Glory the first time, the next day, whatever it was, Halls of Healing, it was 0.
Okay, it was 0
no
for
energy
the second
required.
day. Okay.
Yeah, but now they've gone. It was 0 for the second and third day.
Yeah.
Then energy use for the 4th day, and now it's no energy use.
Yeah.
Again.
So Halls of Healing have had no energy the whole time. It's the other 2 that have fluctuated. I think what happened was that most likely when it was.
It's just the Halls of Fortune that uses the energy. The other 2 don't.
Yeah, but the Halls of Fortune didn't the second time. Didn't have an energy requirement.
Yesterday it did.
Right, but the second time it ran, it didn't. Or sorry, the first time.
Yesterday was the second time.
Let's see, because there was a post on the forum, so let's see what that says.
Both times that Halls of Glory have been run, you've had to use energy for it. Because I asked you that yesterday in stream.
Let's see. Where did they put it? Because yeah, the first time it dropped, there was a bunch of posts on the forums, and then whatever came up next, I made a post just saying thanks for removing the energy. I don't remember.
Yeah, that would have been for Halls of Healing.
Energy cost for Halls of Fortune. Let's see here. Halls were not supposed to cost energy, right? Halls of Fortune required me to use energy. Is this a bug? Or energy was removed only for Halls of Glory? That was yesterday. Okay, they just removed cost from Glory. One does not impact the other, blah, blah, blah.
Because if that's the case, I need my energy back that I've spent. If they've taken it off, but I was still getting
Right, yeah.
being charged,
Yeah.
because that's bollocks.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there. I don't know why they wouldn't have just dealt with them all the same.
Yeah.
Or even say up front, right? Like, okay, energy for this one is going to be X, for this one's going to be what, you know, but
Yeah.
we didn't realize
this
that
is
until it was
kabam.
actually happening. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was a reason why. As I was selling the ISO, I was thinking to myself, I can't do Arena because of the masteries. And then when I said the thing about, have some kind of action on screen, I wasn't even thinking about that at the time. And
You never do, though, do you?
Yeah, and to be honest, it's kind of stupid. I mean, it's only an extra 2%, so it's not a huge difference. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
like I said, like when is the next time you'll be able to take advantage of it? So I may as well do it now.
an extra 2% on 100 grand of gold is what? 2 grand?
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah. Oh, they're not giving out alliance potions anymore in the halls of healing. It's just
Oh, good.
no.
Jeez, I thought that was
Thank
stupid.
God. Yeah. Last week it completely filled up my tank for that, so I'm glad about that. But I barely use anything in alliance quest.
And the thing is, you can get that from Glory anyways, so...
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's where people were complaining that that's the only place to get it unless you're using units, blah, blah, blah.
Right. But I think you can get them from... No, not incursions. Shit, I was thinking there was somewhere else. Oh, yeah, and I guess it's not really that much. But the war victory or war crystals, I think you can get it from there.
Oh yeah. So,
but I mean that's random.
The war victory crystals.
So I think I'm going to sell all of the ISO I've got. It's all not. So at this point now, it doesn't expire for a month, but considering. Well, maybe I'll keep a few hundred, but may as well just take advantage of as much as I can for the gold, the extra gold.
Don't blame you. If I had that amount, I'd do exactly the same.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, so the big side quest thing next month has no energy use.
That's good. That is good,
but
because
it
this
looks
month
like it's going to be a ton of paths. It's like 28 paths per quest, I think. So
I would rather there be 150,000 paths and it still costs
no energy.
And still costs no energy.
Right.
I would, because it has been a pain to do this side quest this month.
Yeah, the boss rush has energy, but the heralds doesn't, right?
Other way around.
Oh, okay.
Because boss rush is only one fight, and the boss rush is only one fight.
No, isn't the boss rush 5 or 6?
Oh no, I'm talking about the summoner. So
oh yeah, no, not that. Yeah, because
they both use a single per tile. Yeah, both the heralds and the thing use a single per tile.
Okay.
One per tile, so it's not a big massive thing.
Right, yeah. Well, hey, once you get Act 5 completed, you can start farming that for revives, pots, and energy refills. Well, actually, not even. You don't have to finish
Yeah.
all of Act 5. Just the quests where you where the stuff respawns all the time.
The only one that I know of at the moment to farm is the one that Ilac's been telling everyone about. What was it? 4.3.6.
Oh, 416? Yeah, because there's
4.16,
436, and 536.
Yeah, he's been telling everyone about the Act 4 ones.
Okay.
So, but my main priority at this precise moment is to get 5.1 and 5.2 down within the next week or so.
Oh, okay. Shit. That's a fair bit. Pretty
Because
good.
I wanna get uncollected before the new side quest starts.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because then I can do the ones that I know I can do on that, and then I've got tons and tons of time to sort out anything higher than that. Hey Dragoon, when's your final exam then? And if it's already happened, how do you think it went?
How's it going, Dragoon? How was the StarCraft session with June yesterday? I still want to upload the video, or a video from the match we did a couple days ago. I have the video set aside. I just want to do a voiceover and stuff.
Yeah, according to June, if I need any expert tips on how to play StarCraft, I have to come and see you.
He lied.
Because you're a pro, apparently.
He lied.
Yeah, I kind of knew that, but I just thought I'd mention that he complimented you, mate. You know.
Man, I used to play StarCraft a lot. Holy shit. Damn.
I didn't know it existed until I started watching you stream. I thought it like, what is this StarCraft? Is this the new drug or something that's going about? I'm thinking, what are the effects?
Yeah.
And then it turns out it's a game.
Yep. So, see, so I've got 650 ISO to go. I think I'm going to sell it all. My only thing is right now, okay, so what if there's a champion I want to rank up, right? Then I won't have any of that classness to rank them up. I mean, obviously I could open up more crystals or whatever. However,
Yeah.
I also have these, the login crystals. So if I need a specific class, I just select whichever login crystal of that class, right? Like if I need Mystic, okay. Because for the most part, it's going to be a 4-star, and most of the 4 stars I have, so it's going to be 24 bricks of that class. So that's kind of why I'm thinking to just sell all of the ISO. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but exam soon.
You see that the Elsa login crystal that you've got?
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother, when he got that and opened it, lucky git got the 5-star.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, actually, was it? Yeah, it was the login crystal for Elsa. But he said every time that he got a login crystal, he would always be a 4-star.
Yeah. Well, at least you won on a positive, or left off on a positive note, Dragoon.
Yeah. And good luck again for your exam, bro. Hope it goes well.
Yeah. And you have 3 hours for the exam? Wait a second.
Wow.
The exam's today, then maybe last night should have been studying, not StarCraft. See, I've said June
No,
is
no,
a drug
no.
dealer, man. He pushes his stuff.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. He's doing the right thing. Do not clutter your brain too much. Because you will never... You know what? For me, just personally, I never studied for any exam that I took. But I still got top grades.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're paying attention in class and doing what you're supposed to, like with assignments and stuff, then you should be prepared for the exam, anyways.
I never paid attention in school. What teenager does?
Terrible. Oh, I thought you were talking about post-secondary. Yeah, but I mean that's high school though. So.
I left when in year 11 when I was 15. So
Okay.
I didn't even do my GCSEs. So any exams coming up to that was just pure knowledge that I had picked up from somewhere, and it had just got stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how it started, but in university, pretty much every time before exams, there's a group of us, like, we'd be at campus early to study, but we wouldn't study, we would just play chess. Ah, shit.
See, I went to a school where every day there would be a new supply teacher. So every day we were doing exactly what we did the day before.
Right.
So I just ended up losing my rag.
Yeah.
Not in a physical way or anything, just losing my rag in general within my head, and just saying, that's it.
Yeah.
School is not for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And after that was it.
If you paid attention during class, Dragon, you should be fine. Because, I mean, if they put stuff on the exam that wasn't covered in class, then, I mean, that's kind of improper, right? So. But, although there are people that do shit like that, so.
Yeah. Plenty of schools do that.
But then it's kind of like, I mean, I get it, right? Because then their thing is, well, you have to have the ability to, like, critical thinking or whatever, right? But if that's the case, then why are you teaching the stuff in class? Because if that's not what's going to be covered when it matters, then why are you covering it?
Exactly. Right, I need to go and get a beverage, or I am going to be extremely dehydrated, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Alright, I'll probably do the same.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, that's good. Man, I don't know. I was fine for, like, showing up for class, for assignments and stuff, but I don't know, like, just maybe it's like the idea of evaluation or something. I just hated exams and tests. I would always get nervous, even though I knew the material and stuff and I would do okay on them, but just like before going in, I'd be nervous. Whew, okay, ISO is almost done with. I'll be right back.
Well, that's good then, Dragon. At least it does help. I wish I had those sort of teachers out there when I was in school.
It's funny, when I was in high school, at the time, I appreciated him, but I didn't. I didn't. I didn't think one way or another, like whether he was a good or a bad teacher. A lot of the other students really didn't like him because he had expectations, he had deadlines, and if we didn't meet that, we didn't get the grades. So for me, if something was due or expected, I would have it done. So it wasn't really an issue. But there were definitely people that were late or didn't get it done. And of course, they had reasons. But he would be like, well, you're docked X amount, whatever, right? So then after university, I realized how good it was that somebody set parameters and stuck to them. Because in university, at that point, the instructors expect, for the most part, you're young adults, and some people a little bit older or whatever. So the expectation then is that, okay, this is real life. You're going to do what's expected. If you don't, there's consequences. And the amount of times that people would be like, oh, I didn't get it done because I had to work an extra shift, or my kid, or this, and the instructor was like, yeah, I understand that. That's the same thing is going to be in the workforce, but that's not going to be acceptable. So it's not acceptable in the class. And it just seemed like so many people didn't have that understanding. And I'm like, fuck, I was glad for that. And it was social studies, the teacher that in high school that was like by the book kind of.
See, all of my best teachers were in primary. I didn't have any going through senior school. So I think that's why I ended up being a truant and then ended up just leaving altogether. So if I'm pretty sure if I had the sort of teachers that I had in primary in secondary, I think I would have finished my secondary school, probably gone on to college and university, and probably have a decent degree nowadays.
Right. Yeah, in primary school, Dragoon, I really liked math, and I hated English. And then I think it was like by grade 9, grade 10, it had switched. I couldn't stand math, and I really liked English. But for liking English, I think it was the teacher. Actually, I think for disliking math, it was also the teacher.
I loved math, but I was the opposite. I loved math, hated English, but I would always get a higher mark for English than I would for math.
Oh,
and
yeah?
it really annoyed me.
Huh.
Because I couldn't understand why.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for math, when so between grades 6 and 10, I would still do, I understood the concepts, but I wouldn't do well on tests. And because for the test, they wanted you to show how you got your answers. And I had a really hard time doing that, because for a lot of it, I would do it in my head, and I wouldn't write down all the steps, because I just thought, well, why would I do that? Right? Like if I'm able to solve, 4 steps in my head, why would I write down those 4 steps? I'll just write down, at the end of the 4 steps, I'll write that down, and if there's 2 more, then okay. So I started like writing out the whole process, and I was like, oh my god, this is just so stupid. But
yeah, I got in trouble for that a lot, because I just couldn't be bothered to write it down.
Yeah,
I just couldn't. What's the point in writing it down?
Yeah. It's funny though, because I've worked as a teacher, and so from that perspective, I understand those things after the fact. But definitely as a student, I'm like, this is nonsense.
But saying that, actually, I used to get in trouble with my math teachers because I used to teach them things. Like, with the way that I would do things, it would be a new thing for them to learn.
Right.
So they would, I don't know how to put it. They would, that's it, belittle me in front of the class just because I belittled them.
Right.
So,
yeah. Well, but I mean, I think as a teacher, you have the expectation that, and I don't know about now, but I know back in a while ago, it was like, you're the teacher, you have to know the things, right? Like the student doesn't know more than you. I think the realization now is it can be everybody learning together in a sense, like just with the accessibility of information from the internet, right? Like there's no reason that if you're in grade 10 or 11 that you can't know as much or more than the teacher on whatever subject, right? Like now, if the teacher like has a master's or a PhD in the subject matter, then obviously they've studied it longer. However, what they studied is still public information available to anyone. So.
It just used to make me laugh back in the day that I actually knew more than most of my teachers. So I'll just sit at the back of the class, quiet, act dumb. Especially after what my maths teacher done. Oh God. Why would you want to put yourself through that?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't know. Every now, well, not so much anymore, but a few years ago, I used to think of going back to school. I have no idea what I'd want to study, but it would be more so like just for knowledge, not necessarily for employment afterward. But I don't. I think once doing it would be okay, but just the idea of being on somebody's schedule and stuff, I don't really like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of schedules myself.
Dude, this is going to be the most boring stream ever. It's just watching somebody open crystals. Actually, about 45 minutes into the PHC opening, I was thinking, I think if I do that again, I'm going to just stream it. Because, you know, I could just be doing exactly what I'm doing now, just clicking a button and shooting the shit. And it's easy to read chat.
Exactly.
If there's anyone there.
That's exactly why I said to you yesterday you should do it in stream.
Yeah.
Because at least when you're opening crystals with someone else sitting there watching you do it, you could at least have something other than pressing a button.
Yeah.
But when you're not, when you're just doing it there on your own, nothing to do, you're thinking, Jesus Christ, when is this going to end?
Yep. And the thing is, I wanted to do it straight through because if you leave it and you log out, then the info, like with how many crystals have been opened, blah blah, all that stuff is lost. Whereas if you do it as one thing, at the end of it, you see, you know, what the end results are. So. So.
Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I also got you know, from the shard arenas, you get the legendary crystals. I got 2,000 glory out of that. I was well chuffed.
Oh shit! I didn't know you got glory out of those. Okay.
Yeah, a maximum of 2,000 at a time, I think. Like per crystal, there's a chance you can get.
Okay.
I just popped up more and got, because I needed the shards.
Right. Oh, actually, that reminds me, I got a bunch of 2-stars to open, so I'll pop those as well in a second. I'm going to get down to 500 of these max SIG crystals and then sell off the rest of my gold, open the 2-stars, switch over my masteries and do a bit of arena. Okay.
Alright.
That's my plan now, but we'll see.
I think I need like three of the 1-stars, and then I've got all of the 1-stars in game.
Nice.
And that's for both accounts.
Okay.
See, I think I left when they told us to start selling our 1-stars.
Hmm.
So I was lucky to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got the 1-star Hulk, so I don't need to worry about doing whatever variant is needed for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's variant 4, and there's one specific fight where you need a Fury. Yeah, you need a Fury to do damage or something, or to do any significant amount of damage.
Yeah, you need a Fury and is it Poison Immune champ?
Yeah.
Which equals Hulk in everyone else's mind.
Yeah, because you can do it with Vision because of the immunity, but then it takes a long time.
Yeah. I've actually got to start getting used to fighting long fights actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? What is strange? I think it was. What's tomorrow's one? What hall is tomorrow?
Halls of Glory, probably. Yeah, because yesterday was Fortune, today's Healing, so Halls of Glory tomorrow.
Right. So yeah. Did the Halls of Glory last week when it first came out, and because I was just thinking about it, I did 69% of the hardest mode, and I still got the 100% rewards.
Okay. So is that a champion you had sold, Dragoon? Had you sold the 1-star Spider-Man previously?
Sounds like it. Congrats on getting it back, by the way.
Actually, before I open these 2 stars, I'll see which ones I'm missing. Okay, we'll get down to 250, I guess. That still seems like a ton of these, though. Jeez. Okay.
See, I think I'm glad that I took the break when I did, or I would have ended up doing exactly the same as what everyone else has done.
Okay. Yeah, I sold a bunch of like 3 and maybe 4 stars too, within 8 months of starting the game.
Yeah.
Before I knew anything, and then I think it wasn't actually because you're not supposed to sell. I think I just was like, nah, it takes too long to sell this shit. I'm not doing that anymore. And that's actually why I stopped selling stuff. And then after seeing people say, oh, don't sell and whatever. Okay, yeah, so I got 18 of these 1 and 2 stars to open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gold
crystals. I think they should have put more out, I think, in my opinion.
More
of those 1 and 2 star crystals. Because they know that people have sold their 1 stars.
Yeah.
So you should have put out more.
Man, I really don't like that. Because there's the crystal that you can buy that has 1 and 2 stars. I really don't like the way they did that. Where the 2 stars have a higher drop rate than the 1 stars.
Yeah, that's the same with these 1 and 2 star crystals that you got given.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's
like, I think that's unethical, because if the history of the way they do those things is always the highest level has a lower drop rate, and then the one time where you want the lower level, they switch it. I think that's and then they sell it, right, for money. I think that's bullshit.
Yep. And for 50 units to get 1 hero crystal, that's just extortion.
Yeah, like just the inconsistency there. I really don't like.
Same. It's the same drop rate as these legendary 1-2 star.
It's the same. They're the same crystal, I think.
Probably just named different then, because ain't the one in the unit store
So
called the hero unit or something like that.
collector crystal. Get one. Oh, these don't even show a drop rate, right? Because it's only things that are purchased through real money where they have to show a drop rate. And then, so is it the featured items? No, miscellaneous probably. Oh, okay, so it's just hero crystal. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because it's units, which is the in-game currency, so then they have to show the drop rate. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's basically, actually, it's worse. The 1-star drop rate is worse.
Mm-hmm. What was I? Oh, gold crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that, because considering the amount of time I've been spending opening stuff, I really should have done the PHC as a stream. Oh, well, the reason why I did that though is because one, I wanted it as a separate video without any dialogue, because I'm going to send it to June, and if he wants to post it or whatever, then he can. And then also I'm thinking to edit it a little bit, like I think it might be about 7, I don't know. So the first video was 6 minutes, and I think the second was about 3 or 4. So combined, maybe I'll make it about 5. I don't know if I'll do any commentary, but I was thinking like putting maybe some music in the background, and I don't know.
Yeah, you need to put something in the background if you're not going to do a voiceover.
Mm-hmm. But okay, so 2,000 premium hero crystals. Guess how many how many new 4 stars I got?
3.
Yep. Shit.
You got I was right. You got actually 3.
3
out
new,
of 2,000.
3 new 4 stars. Yeah.
Were they at least? Please tell me they were actually some sort of decent.
Nova, Mojo, and Diablo.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to use those because I've got Nova as a 6-star, I've got Mojo as a 5-star, and I've got Diablo as a 5-star. And I mean, it doesn't matter. I still wouldn't be using the 4 stars anyways. For the only thing,
it's more arena points, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, for the 4-star arena, that's not because you only need 1.5 million to reach the final milestone. So, the only time for me to use a 4-star currently was 4-star Torch in the Abyss against Deadpool. That's the only current thing where a 4-star was useful for me, other than Variant 4, where there's a requirement for 4 stars. So
that's alright then.
Yeah.
Well, it's also points towards level up events as well.
Yeah, which is like I won't level them up until then.
Yeah, no, but at least you know you got 3 in the bank to do.
Yeah, because I'm running out of 5 stars to do. Pretty much all my 5 stars are rank 3 now, so, and I don't. If it's not somebody that's useful, I don't really want to take it to rank 4. Like if I don't have a specific use for it.
Yeah. Oh, I am so jealous of this opening at the moment.
Maybe of the results, not of the having to click. Oh my lord.
Oh no! I'm perfectly fine with you clicking the button. I'm just seeing the results. I'll take the results. You can just do all the work.
Yeah. Yeah. I should actually go through and open all of my crystals that really there's no point in saving, but this stream's already an hour and 40 minutes. I don't need to make it any longer.
Now it's either Melvin's turn up to see if anyone's going to do incursions again, or
maybe that's why he's always in the stream.
Or Putrid is at work and got you on in the background.
Yeah,
my money's on Putrid.
No, he doesn't work the weekends, and I think he's trying not to stream during the weekends. Okay.
But he can watch, can't he? Or is that what you mean?
Yeah, like he's trying not to do the game. So that during the week he'll do it when he's working, and then after work.
Yeah.
But on the weekends he's trying to make sure that it's just family time.
That's good then. That's good.
Oh wait, what the hell did I just open? That's not what I wanted. Oh crap!
Yeah,
because it looks like gold, I thought it was a gold crystal. Yeah, it's the Cavalier Daily ones. Okay.
Oh, ouch.
I mean, it's fine. I have no reason to open those. So. Oh man.
You're gonna have a sore thumb by the end of this. Oh no, it'll be your index, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it could be your pinky for all I know. I don't know what pinky you're using.
Alright.
Either way, you could have a sore finger by the end of it.
So we're almost done. I think there's one more gold type of crystal to do. Arena. So I'm intending to save up to 10 million battle chips before opening any of those, but after seeing, although those aren't as bad as the champion crystals, because you don't get the offers each time and stuff like that, but I'm thinking 10 million of the battle chips, that's going to take a while, so I might end up opening those sooner.
I thought you were going to open them tomorrow.
I was thinking of that, but then it would just be for gold, and the PHCs are kind of taking care of the gold. Oh, I thought I had another gold type of crystal to open. Okay, let's do these.
Yeah, you did. You had they're at the bottom, bro.
Okay. So we'll open these shard ones. There's one crystal. I don't remember what. Maybe it was a one you had to buy, but it was a crystal to get a crystal. Which I thought was so stupid. So you would spin the crystal, it would give you another crystal, and that crystal would give you like shards or something.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, I'm now chuffed that I've got a decent warlock.
Okay.
Pulled a 4-star the other day.
Nice.
So I'm chuffed about that.
Mm-hmm.
He's now rank 4.
Mm-hmm.
I got a rank up gem for Mystic for 3 to 4. So once I've got the tier 3 basic, Sassy will be going to rank 4 straight away.
Okay.
She's at rank 2 at the moment. And then from the other rank up gem, I got a mutant. So at the moment, I don't have any 4-star mutants that need to be taken up.
Okay. Okay, let's do this. No, I'll hold on to the 5-star max for now. Don't need those.
And that's my game up to date with you.
Mm-hmm.
Very short and boring. Right, you can send me those. You can send me those T4 class fragment crystals. I need a few thousand of them.
Oh yeah, okay, so all the gold crystals are open. Okay, let me do a legendary. Do one. I don't know if you were there the other day, but I opened a legendary, and I was expecting it to be a 4-star as usual, but it ended up being 5-star Captain Marvel movie, which was a Max Sig crystal, which I can't complain about that.
No, that must have been one of your late streams when it's like 5-6 o'clock in the morning for me.
All right. Okay, so the last one are these. Oh, So before I do it, let's take a look and see what 1 and 2 stars I'm missing.
I do exactly the same thing.
Oh
Go
wow,
to the
so
champion.
only 3 of them. Iron Man, Vision, and Wolverine is 1 stars that I'm missing. Huh.
Uh,
Okay,
I don't
and
even
2
know
stars.
what I'm missing. I'll let you know. One sec.
Oh
for
wow,
crying out loud.
there's a ton of 2 stars I don't have. Holy smokes. Alright, well let's get to it and see what we get.
Wow, I've even got a 2-star Medusa.
Hmm.
I do exactly the same thing as you do. Press the crystals instead of the champion button.
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's
4
annoying.
new. Let's see what we got. Oh, Massacre. Massacre.
Oh no, I need
$20.99.
4. Deadpool, Hawkeye,
Oh, wow.
Iron Man,
Okay.
and Juggernaut.
So out of 10, I got 4 new. So let's see what we get for the next 8.
Yeah, I got Gilly 99 out of one of them as well.
Oh my goodness, of course. Connection issues. Ugh. Man, that's ridiculous. Like every 3 times you go to open something, it lags out. Like, my God. And it lags out for a long time. Jeez. Wow.
Holy shit, I got... Ah, yeah. My 2-star roster is 10. Very thin.
Wait, maybe the game... No, I don't think the game's done.
Ah, shit, I didn't get the notification. Oh, it hasn't started, that's why.
Oh, there we go. Oh, another new one. So who's the next new? Oh, Mephisto. Okay. Alright. Now I can finally switch over my masteries. Oh! So I'm back over 100,000 5-star shards? Huh. Oh.
There was definitely something wrong with this game today. I didn't get a notification from my fucking AQ.
Oh. Wait, AQ's not up, is it?
Yeah,
Really? I thought it was
well,
AQ.
it is for me. You can't be that far
Oh,
behind.
shit. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Wait, no, because that shouldn't show if it's... I wonder... Let's see if that's...
I don't think your alliance has started.
Yeah, I know, but normally when AQ is available, you don't see the history. Like normally this would be blank here. Who's considered pretty... Okay. Yeah, I did not realize that AQ was back today. Well, that's good, because at one point I was considering doing my last Abyss pass starting today and finishing tomorrow. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing it with War because I can kind of take my time more so with War. But with AQ, I like to move quicker just so that the Alliance gets it done faster. So that would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have sucked then.
That's what I prefer to do. Get AQ done as quickly as possible, get your champs back, and then go off and do what you need to do.
Yeah. Just sell off all the ISO again to keep that 0. Wow, what the hell? Oh my god, come on. Just selecting 19 ISO is lagging it out. Jeez. Okay. All right, so switch over the masteries, and then finish off this 5
6-star.
Yeah, finish
Oh,
off
5
using
star.
the 6 stars.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this time I won't get all confused when I'm not able to parry.
Oh, it's just funny how your brain quickly forgets, especially 2 seconds after actually
Yeah.
after talking about it.
Yeah. Oh wait, how many? Oh, 5 years. Okay. All right. Well, I did call this an arena-ish stream without the arena.
Yeah, the description for the video is definitely apt.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to burn up some energy as well.
Unlucky. Yeah, I have to quickly rush through the I don't know what the special objectives that you get if you finish Act 4 and above. What is it? It's in the name of, you have to kill people in the name of.
Oh, okay.
I need to rush through them because I think I've got like 4 or 5 days left.
Yeah, I think those started at the beginning of this event quest, the current event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I only just got them yesterday.
Mr. Panaz, how you doing? You finished season 5 of Lucifer?
What's up, Mr. P? How's your day going?
So once I'm done Lucifer, I'm gonna get on to the 2nd season of the Umbrella Academy. Then I had been watching Doom Patrol. I've tried several times to watch Westworld. Each time I've tried, I can't get further than the 2nd episode. I'm gonna make a strong effort sometime soon to get through Westworld, though, because apparently it's a pretty good show. So
it looks it. It just.
Yeah, it looks like it has potential.
They're just doing exactly what they do with the movies. They show the best parts, and then there is nothing to surprise you when you watch it.
Yeah. So it starts off kind of like a Western theme, which makes sense considering it's called Westworld. But I think it evolves more into like a sci-fi tech kind of thing. And I'm not really into Western themes, and I think that's partly why I'm having a hard time starting it. Even though like the overarching thing is kind of a sci-fi tech thing. But just like the scenery and that kind of part being the old Western kind of style, I didn't care for.
Nah, I'm not a big fan of Westerns myself, unless it's a John Wayne movie.
Yeah. I did kind of like Cowboys and Aliens. Olivia Wilde and Daniel Craig, I think were in that.
Yeah, that was useless.
You didn't like it?
In my opinion, nah. No way. No way. It was kind of like an adult version of what's his name?
Will Smith's Westworld? Or
No.
Huh?
No. It's John Carter.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay.
You remember John Carter?
Yeah, that was not a good movie.
Nah,
But
I did not like that.
I think
I thought it was exactly the same.
Yeah, I think that was based on a comic book, and I had never heard of it before seeing the movie. But after seeing the movie and seeing people who had been into the comic book talking about it, like apparently the comic book was quite good, whereas the movie really didn't live up to it. So
Yeah, I preferred the comic adaptation than the actual real life action
yeah.
version. It's just poor.
Because I'm not sure, but I think that John Carter was actually a sequel. And there had been like a really low budget one called The Princess of Mars or something. And I think that was like actually the first movie with that character. Because I might be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure that was the one. Because one of the complaints was like the backstory or origin wasn't really developed, and it was kind of like, well, because it's not the first of this, whatever. But yeah, it was the first one that anyone would have known, because The Princess of Mars was like a terrible movie that nobody had heard of or seen.
I'm laughing. I still don't even know. I've never heard of that film either.
Yeah, there you go.
But don't you find that there are a lot of movies that only come out in certain regions, and then someone starts talking about it, and it's like, what on earth are you talking about?
Yeah.
I think that's one of them. Or they just come straight out from being filmed straight onto DVD.
Yeah.
Then you know that it's had a poor review.
Have you opened any crystals today, Mr. Panas? It's the Cosmic Tech Day. Not that it means it's gonna make any difference. Yeah, there's a new movie called New Zealand, and it's like there's an asteroid gonna hit the Earth or whatever, and people are taking refuge called Greenland, and they're taking refuge in Greenland. I want to see that, but it doesn't come out for North America until September. I think it's already out currently in somewhere in Europe. I'm not sure where. Let me see.
Probably in Cannes.
I mean, it looks like any other movie of that type, but I like those type of movies for some reason.
What type of movie is it?
Like I guess it's not post-apocalyptic because it's as it happens or whatever. Okay, so yeah, it came out already in Belgium, and then it's out in the US in September. So.
I haven't even seen it advertised. So.
Yeah, I've only seen it on like YouTube ads a couple times.
Oh, talking of films, there is one that I really, really want to see called Tenet. Tenet?
Okay, yeah.
Tenet? It's from the makers of Inception.
Mm-hmm.
That looks really good.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm into those kind of mind shagging type of films. Ones that are just like really gonna test you to think what on earth could happen next.
Right. Have you seen Lucy?
Lucy. Is that horror?
No, it's with Scarlett Johansson, and she accidentally is exposed to this drug that increases your brain capacity or your cognitive function.
Is that a remake of Limitless?
No.
Like
not
have
intentionally,
you seen the
but it's the same.
Limitless?
It's the same general theme. But it's not like, because in Limitless that was by choice, like he was trying to get ahead or whatever. Whereas in Lucy, I think she was being used as a drug mule, and the packaging breaks. I think. I don't really remember. Yeah. Yeah, no, I quite liked Lucy, actually.
I'll have to check that out.
I think Samuel L. Jackson's in that, too. I'm not sure.
Definitely worth watching then. I like Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. You heard of Chadwick Boseman passing away yesterday, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I woke up to that this morning and
Okay.
was not happy. But I can't. Everyone knew it. Like, for the past 4 years, everyone's known that something's wrong or been wrong with him. But he's always come out with a video and he said, "No, I'm fine. I'm fine."
Well, he didn't make it. He didn't make his condition public, but there were like appearances. Like there was some video that he did in regards to Jackie Robinson, because he played Jackie Robinson in the movie 42, and when he made the video in regards to that, there were a lot of comments about his health because he looked well, because I mean he'd been going through chemo, and so people were like, "Oh, is he sick or is he preparing for another role or whatever?" But he never addressed any of that. So, but yeah, like
sometime this year he did address it. Actually, he did address it, and that's why I said that he did address it, and he just turned around and said, "No, I'm going for this role," which everyone knew he was going for this role, so it was kind of perfect. But yeah, like you said, everyone could see that he was ill. But he was just coming out and saying, "No, I'm perfectly fine. There is nothing wrong with me. I'm just slimming down for a new role."
Right.
Blah blah blah.
Right.
But how's this for irony? Yeah. Listen to this for irony. Chadwick Boseman plays Jackie Robinson in the film 42. He dies on Jackie Robinson Day at the age of 42.
He was 46 when he died, wasn't he?
Who? No, he's 42.
Boseman.
He's 42.
So he was born in 1976. So that'd make him 43.
Yeah. Well, 43 this year. So he was 42.
Yeah. He just turned.
So how is that for irony for you?
Yeah. One of the things, I mean, so a celebrity or a famous person, when they die, obviously it's going to get more publicity and people are going to know and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, that's, because some people will be like, "Oh, just another life, whatever, fine." But it's just the reality of the situation. A famous person, it's going to garner more attention than someone else. It's just the way it is.
Oh, definitely.
One thing I don't like very much is the people that are like, oh, the king has died, or T'Challa, and I'm like, that's a character he played. For his family,
Yeah.
he's Chadwick Boseman, right? Like,
Yeah.
that character, it's a comic book
It's
character,
broad.
they come and go, whatever, right? And I get it,
Yeah.
because that's how most people know him. Like, without playing that role, he wouldn't be who he, like, as famous as he is. I get that, absolutely. But more in the individual, not the fame. Because that role, that character is the fame and what made him famous. But the thing to mourn is the passing of that individual. Right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, he had parents, he had whatever, family, friends, right? Like,
He had a wife, he had kids.
yeah. So again,
So-
I get it. Like, I see the posts on Twitter and stuff like, oh, T'Challa, blah blah blah, and I'm like, that's fine. But at the very least, just say, you know, Mr. Boseman or Chadwick or whatever it is, right?
But yeah, it's just fandom nowadays, isn't it? Everything's a bit over the top.
Yeah, I mean, it was the same kind of thing when Paul Walker died too, like, because there was two people in the vehicle that passed away. There's Paul Walker and I don't know who the other person was, but all it was talked about was Paul
Here
Walker.
we go.
So
Do you want to know why it was only Paul Walker that was talked about when he died?
why?
Because the other was a professional racing driver.
Okay.
So once they had found out who was driving, they decided the entire racing community rallied together and tried to get his name literally rubbed off the face of the earth when it came to this story.
But I mean,
because
but
that would impact on racing in itself. How can we watch drivers who are professionals at what they do when they can't even handle a car on a normal street?
right. I mean, that might play into it, but anytime a celebrity dies in like like where there's other people affected, it's the celebrity you hear about, right? Like when Kobe Bryant died, right?
Yeah.
Him and his daughter died, but there was also the helicopter pilot and other people, right? So the first
it was
2
only
days,
Kobe that
right,
you heard about.
right.
It wasn't even his daughter. It was just Kobe.
Yeah, and same thing when Kevin Hart was hurt, right? Like there was somebody else in the car, but you only heard Kevin Hart's name, right? So
Yeah, but like I said, because the driver of the car that killed Paul Walker was a professional racing driver, that's why he's not remembered
okay,
or even spoken of, because the racing community
right,
would lose revenue clearly, because how can you watch and try and trust the drivers you're watching if they can't even be trusted on the road out in normal circumstances? It's like he's being a childish idiot doing 140, 150 miles an hour down a normal street.
yeah,
That anything could happen. Anyone could have just walked out, and he hasn't got the braking power that his stock racing
right,
car would have.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not a vehicle designed for that. It's not road conditions that are designed, you know, so on and so forth. So yeah.
Exactly. So they wanted to keep the driver's name out of it so that they could still make money with their fans viewing their sport. Which I think is why F1 is getting behind this 0% alcohol from Heineken,
Oh, okay.
so that you can still feel like a normal person and go to the pub and have a drink, but it's not alcoholic.
Right. Yeah.
So you can still go out, still have a good time, drive, blah blah blah.
You're talking about Grim, Mr. Panaz? He probably sounds British because he is British. Oh, Malvina, you've come out of the woodwork. Are you just waking up? You missed all the fun and excitement, Malvina. You're late to the party.
Yep. There's like 2 minutes left of this 6-star stream. But hello, Melvin. I'm glad you could join us.
You know, it really seems that, which I guess makes sense, the longer a stream is running, the more people watch at a certain time. So I don't like, okay, let's say I started the stream 10 minutes ago. I don't necessarily think there'd be 6 people watching. But because the stream has been going for so long, I think that makes it more likely that you end up with many people watching at once.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but...
And if you start probably like 5-10 minutes before the end of someone else's stream, then once that stream's over, normally people are watching, looking for someone else to watch, and you'll get some of them come over to you. Yeah,
that's one thing I don't really get, is that now I mean, it's probably obviously time zone or whatever, but why there's really no one who streams after BG, because you're looking at, well, probably upwards of 400 people per stream for him, and I'm sure there are, like you said, you know, some of those people when he's done, they want to watch something else, right? And I'm kind of I get why people in the US wouldn't be streaming, because for the most part it's going to be quite late. But I mean, if somebody's in the UK or Australia, although then again that could be like early morning or like dinner time.
Yeah, so it all depends on for me, you always start around between 6:30 and 7 my time. So I normally would have finished watching Lakers if it was during the week.
Yeah.
I would have finished watching Lakers, and then I would find out who's coming next if I haven't had a notification, and then go and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or if I get the notification, then I jump straight over normally once the other one's finished.
But I find it kind of funny. I think I was saying about how last Friday there was like a ton of people streaming MCOC, and then yesterday there were very few. And you know, I guess part of it is just a matter, like, kind of for me. Okay, so I've been doing it at the time. I'm doing it because of, like you said, I'll watch Lakers. I'll be doing my arena, and I know I'm going to do more arena. So hey, why not stream and, you know, chit chat or whatever. But I think so my night streams are more or less just like, why not, right? And I think that's probably how quite a few people feel about streaming, and so that's why it's not. Because if everybody had kind of a schedule for it, if they're smart, they would look and see when there's gaps, right? Now, obviously, I know that's kind of not possible. Like with people having actual lives of work and kids and blah, 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 you can only do it when you have the time. So I get it, but...
Sorry, I was just thinking, J-Rock's going to be pissed.
Who?
J-Rock, he's another YouTuber. He's going to be pissed because he's waiting for tomorrow to open up the Tech Cosmic crystals.
Okay.
Because he thinks it's tomorrow, but it's actually today.
But he could buy them today and then just open them tomorrow.
No. He actually thinks they're out tomorrow. So he's probably thinking. Probably hasn't even checked.
Right, but what I'm like
to see what it is.
Right, but if he's in game and he looks at the crystal page, he'll see. So he could still buy them. I get what you're saying. Like, that's not his intent, but he could still end up seeing them there, buy them today, and then wait until tomorrow to open.
No, because I think he was going to do it on stream, but I don't know. That's why I'm saying he's probably going to be pissed because.
Right. That would suck though.
He'll wake up tomorrow and think, yeah, I'm gonna buy 4
Yeah.
10 cosmic crystals,
Mm-hmm.
and it's what is it, mutant skill tomorrow?
Yeah. Melvin, you're pretty quiet. What's going on, Tiger?
I have a feeling that he
he-
felt his ears burning when we were talking about it.
Oh, he's a little bit bitter.
Poor Mel.
AC stream. Oh, okay. Have you
Yeah.
watched that AC MCOC?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, because I've caught some of his. I've caught some of Bone Man's streams,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been in there, and he's just been an annoying twat.
Okay.
So I just really don't like those sort of personalities.
Okay.
Like, I have a sense of humour, but come on, there is just a certain amount that you can take, and spamming. I think it's him. Who else is it? Him and some other guy named Bailey. They used the TTS bot. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's something to do with like if he's somewhere and it's late at night, he can't speak. So that's why he does it.
Oh no! I get the reason why he has to do it, because he's at his mum's, and he's meant to be going to bed, but clearly not. But what I mean is, he just spams this stupid goddamn stuff, and because it's TTS bots, it's just annoying to listen to, and it's just spam and spam and spam and spam.
Right.
And when him and Bailey get at it, it's just like two-year-olds in a playpen fighting over the same toy.
Right. Yeah.
So,
well, but I mean that's also whoever is providing the platform for him to do that, they're also at fault, right? So.
Oh no, I get it, but you're being given that platform. Why act like a 2-year-old?
Yeah, no, but like, cause I mean that's who he is. So be it. But if wherever he is, okay. So like for example, if Melvin or AC or anyone else comes onto my stream or into voice chat and is acting that way, and I don't address it, whether it be saying, that's not cool, stop it, or removing them.
Oh no, Bone Man addresses it. Don't get me wrong, he addresses it.
Right, and then it's partly to me that behavior. It's definitely on him for acting that way, but it's to me for allowing it to continue.
Yeah. So. No. Bone Man, he addresses it, yeah, big time. But because he opens up his Discord chat to anyone that can come in,
right,
and be on call while he's streaming, it's kind of like, he's being a dick, but I can't lock him off because it's a conference call. So it would just lock everyone off, and I think in a way he's being fair to everyone that's on call, and just telling AC and Bailey just to knock it off.
Yeah.
Which I admire him for doing that, but it's just the fact that AC and Bailey, when they get at it, it is. Because when Bailey ain't there, I've seen some of the streams where Bailey's not there, and AC is very knowledgeable, and a down to earth kind of guy, even on the TTS bot. But once Bailey gets in the mix, that's it. It's just a light switch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've checked out AC because he's UK based.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna support the UK based YouTubers.
Yeah.
So I have seen his stuff, and like I said, the boy is knowledgeable about this game, and I can't fault him from that. But once he's with Bailey, that's it.
I think there's a lot of teenagers that are good at the game and also, very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I mean, one, they're at the age where they're going to be absorbing information and retaining it. I mean, that's why, that's when you're doing high school and stuff.
Exactly.
And then I think like reaction and reflexes and blah blah, is all kind of at its peak at that point in time and stuff. And that's one of the reasons when this Summoner Showdown thing started. I said in my Alliance chat online, I was like, we're not going to see very many YouTubers. And I don't think it's going to be a YouTuber that's going to be in top place. And they're like, oh, the YouTubers are the best player, or some of the best players. I'm like, no, they're the best players that we see. There's tons of people that who don't produce anything, right? And
Yeah.
I mean, so far, the 3 top names
Fintech is one of them.
for each region, I don't think any of them are YouTubers. Swedea was the top for his region, but he ended up in second place. So
Yeah, SWAT U took our region.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I have a feeling that the 9 that are going to go to the next round, none of them are going to be YouTubers. So, which I think absolutely fine. Like, there's no reason they should or shouldn't be. It should just be whoever.
Oh, actually, I'm going to speak out about this, but third place for the Europe and Russia region, right, should not, and I repeat, if anyone from Kabam is listening to this or watch this, I repeat, give FinTech his blinking fight. Make that possible, yeah, because he done a fight, didn't record it because his phone don't allow it. Got the top time for Europe and Russia, but not only was it the top time for Europe and Russia, but it beat the one from China and Asia.
Okay.
Beat the one from America as well.
Okay.
And Kabam won't give it to him, and won't even give him a explanation as to why it didn't register as a successful attempt.
So were you able? Did you see him do the fight?
No one did.
Okay.
No one did. He's not a YouTuber.
Okay.
He's not a YouTuber. He's just one of these people that come into chat. And he's mainly in Finterceptor.
Okay.
Finterceptor's chat.
Okay.
And he's a really, really nice guy. And because he didn't record it, because his phone wouldn't allow him to record it, they won't give him. They won't acknowledge that it is a successful attempt.
Okay.
That was better than anyone that put up. It beat every time.
Okay. So.
And
so they haven't acknowledged my time that was 10 seconds less than anyone else. So then they should acknowledge mine too then, right?
Okay. I see where you're going with this one. I see where you're going.
I absolutely understand what you're saying, but the thing is, the first round recording isn't a requirement, right?
Exactly.
Right.
But the thing is, the server information would tell them exactly.
Absolutely.
So why haven't they?
Do you?
What I'm trying to say is, why would he say that he's put up this time? When he knows that the server data could prove him wrong.
Why would you say you didn't steal my apple when you know you have the apple in your backpack?
Doesn't.
You get what I'm saying?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right.
Because the thing is, he knows the truth. Kabam knows the truth. Anyone in the middle, we have no idea because we don't have access to that data. All right.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the guy is lying.
No, nor am I. I'm not saying that he's lying. I'm not saying that I can prove that he's not lying. But if that is the case, doesn't that just show how Kabam is trying to fuck you?
Well, fuck him.
If you put up a decent time.
Yeah. So let me ask you this though first. What makes more sense? That this guy is, he's not a YouTuber. He's just a regular guy like you and like me and you, me 2 months ago before I had any videos or something. That's him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what makes more sense? What's more logical? That you and I, a random person, for whatever reason, would say, "Hey, we did great in this," or that Kabam, for whatever reason, would try to discredit our effort in the game as just people who, at the end of the day, really don't matter. So, to you, what would be more logical?
See, I don't go with logic.
Because don't get me wrong, I think Kabam is shady as hell in a lot of circumstances.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they would just single out some random. If anything, I could see if it was Seaton or BG, I could see them going either way, like saying, "Oh, your time was actually 10 seconds more, or 10 whatever." I could see them doing that with somebody like that, but not just an unknown person. I see no reason why they would. So that's just the way I look at it.
True.
So, and I mean, it's very easy to say, you know, this is what happened, but there's no recording of it or proof, right? Like,
yeah.
If he had a recording of it, you know, absolutely.
No. Yeah. No, I get you. I get you.
Unfortunately, I think, and I mean, in a case like that, because somebody is not telling the truth, right? But unfortunately, that is the way our world is going now. If you tell a story, unless you have video proof, nobody's going to believe you, right? And I don't think that's... so that being said, everything I've said, I respect the way, like how you started that, with you're just accepting at face value what he said. I respect that. But then I think realistically...
Oh, no. Right. Okay, no. I didn't... When I didn't accept it at face value.
Okay.
Just purely because there was others saying that he like Thinterceptor, I think there must be something out there, because Thinterceptor, he's even said that that Kabam need to give him this. And it's like, well, they know each other, they're incursion partners, they speak off screen as well. So, and I think they're in the same alliance, I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But they have a really good relationship. So for Thinterceptor to say online, like during a live stream, that something's fishy with what's going on, then that makes me look like...
Okay, it gives more credit to the story.
Notice. Yeah, it gives more credit.
Okay.
Plus I've been watching Thinterceptor's streams a lot, and he's in there, and he's never come across as like egotistical or someone that needs to say something just to get attention or drama or this, that, or the other.
Okay.
So I was taking it off of that as well.
Right.
So it's not like I've just gone into the stream, seen he's been denied something which he feels he deserves.
Okay.
It's just annoying to see that things can go that way just because you're not a YouTuber.
Yeah. So from the get-go, when they were saying, you know, how they're doing this, blah blah, I was like, you know what? Whatever the results are, they're going to be criticized because people just don't trust the ban. Mr. Pernaz, why do you think KT is more useful than Brian Grant? So then also, you're saying the guy, his phone cannot record, right?
Or
that's what
can't
he has said.
record the full match.
Okay, like space limitations or something like that, or whatever.
No, I think the phone he's using is old, so the software will only let you record a certain length.
Okay.
Before
it
yeah.
stops. Yeah.
That's
fair.
couldn't record the whole fight.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I know where you're gonna go. Why didn't he do the ending of the fight?
No. So what I was gonna say, if he's doing this, he knows he's competing, so on and so forth. Yes, currently you don't need to show any. It's the next level where they will send you the equipment to record. However, so let's just say you know you're doing this, not necessarily every attempt, because I think some people are doing like dozens to maybe hundreds of attempts. So not maybe every single one are you going to record, but let's just say you are recording, right? So okay, fine. You can only record 30 seconds, right? And I think you're looking at about 4 minutes for the fight. So anyways, so you record the 30 seconds. You have that, right? Now at the end of it, you don't have the entire 4 minutes. You've got 30 seconds. At the end of it, you realize, wow, my time was really fast. But what you do, you submit that 30-second clip, because from that and showing how quickly you're advancing in that 30 seconds, you can extrapolate what is possible in that 4 minutes, right? Because it's still some kind of evidence, right?
True.
Yeah, I'd kind of agree with
but
you.
Will that?
Oh, just a second.
I'd
kind of agree with you on that, Mr. Panaz. But BG does also put out other videos, like he will do. Like his stuff with the Abyss. He did a spotlight of Long Shot. But yeah, for the majority of what BG does, it is streaming. All right, go ahead, Grim.
Right. So anyway, for that 30 seconds, is that the first 30 seconds, last 30 seconds, or
no idea.
The middle 30 seconds?
No idea. But what I'm saying is, because you have a sample of what happened, you can extrapolate data from that.
Right. Yeah. No. I can agree with that. You should have at least some sort of evidentiary proof.
Yeah. Now,
that isn't a screenshot.
Yeah. That all being said, there was a complaint. I think it was the Asia zone, of where two people had the exact time, but their DPS or something was different. There was something different. But by what Kabam had posted, what the community was saying...
that was the America.
Was it the Americas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, it was 371
yeah, so
for the
regardless
America,
of the zone, my point is that there have already been examples of where there's discrepancies between what's being posted and what should be the standings. So yeah. But like I said, from the get-go, I was like, I'm sure whoever comes in first, they are the top, right? But just the way Kabam is, there's going to be a lot left to be debated.
Definitely. But to be honest, I think that Kabam set this showdown up to be like this, so that everyone would be down each other's throats.
No, I don't think so. I think they went. No, that's what you think. That's not what I think. That's all. We just disagree.
No. Yeah, no, I understand. Sorry, I was doing something else.
Yeah. I think they're doing it the way it is, just because of the way the world is currently. Otherwise, I think they would have probably been doing it, however, where they flew people to a location and blah blah blah, all that kind of crap. But unfortunately, that's not something that can be done currently, and I think that's why they're doing it with this model. And so, what was it? Beginning of July, end of June, where we didn't really have the full game for like a week, right? And my thing was, okay, so this is day-to-day stuff. You can't do that, right? How are you going to do something you've never done before? So to be honest, I mean, we've only gone through one round so far. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of technical issue or something before the thing is over.
Oh, definitely.
But I guess
Definitely, because
I guess you have to start somewhere.
what is it?
so-
The next round, the next, after the qualifiers, you
Mhm.
have to,
Record
you
yourself.
have to, yeah, you have to record.
Yeah.
So
And that's
that is
probably
gonna
so that
be-
this other circumstance that you were just talking about doesn't come up.
exactly. I think that's another reason why they're sending out the phones.
Mm-hmm.
They bugged them, so they can track where you are in the world. Well, not you, but the actual phone, because you know it has to go to your house.
Mm-hmm.
But from there, what they haven't thought about, yeah, is that that person could then mail it to their Merc or whoever.
Mm-hmm. But the recording equipment has to show you playing the game, like playing that
Yeah,
that
that's not
interaction.
until is that for the semis?
So once they have the 9 total, that's when that starts.
Yeah. Yeah. So the semis. Because there's only 3 rounds in it: quarters,
Correct. Yeah.
qualifiers, semis, and finals.
Yeah, I don't know if every round is going to be the same encounters as well. That would be interesting, actually. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to wait and see now, won't we?
Yep. To be honest, like I said, I don't whatever the results are, I think they're going to be a little suspect or whatever. But I think it's still, you got to start somewhere, and I think it's a cool idea. And I mean, maybe it's Kabam's first foray into esports. I don't know, but
If it is, then they're definitely failing.
yeah. Oh my goodness!
Sounds like it's your nap time.
We're over 2.5 hours. Jeez. It's always nap time, man. It's always nap time. Have you been able to get to sleep recently, or?
I got an hour or 2 last night, and that was about it.
Okay. Yeah. So, Mr. Panaz, I mean, it's a while since I addressed or responded to what you were saying. Yeah, I think BG puts out valuable content, just like KT1 does. One thing with BG, though, he doesn't really take a stance on anything, whereas KT1 will. And I don't know if that's because KT1 believes in whatever it is, or because that's what the popular opinion, or whatever it is. But if you look back at like anything that's controversial in the game, BG really doesn't take a stance. And for the most part, usually if he does, it's more so siding with this with Kabam. And I don't know if that's because he wants to be a developer, so he's trying to look at it from that viewpoint. But yeah, like I think when something comes up that the community really doesn't care for, I've seen a few videos from KT where he kind of is a voice for the community in a sense. But I think at the end of the day, any of the YouTubers who realize that they can make an income from this, they're not going to do anything to hinder that, which you can't blame them for.
No. Definitely not.
I mean, I don't think it's any different than somebody who is employed by whatever company, right? Like, they'd be silly to be bad-mouthing the company they work for, put their livelihood in jeopardy, so...
Depends if you like your job or not.
True.
I've got war to go to in a minute
Yeah, I need to check
on my
war.
second account.
Do you do AQ and War on both accounts? Whoa, what the hell is happening there? Holy crap.
Hit.
I just charged him for no reason.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I was
my
telling
left
you
my
about.
left thumb wasn't even on the screen. Because normally, like, if you take your thumb off, it will just walk toward them. But that time, he just, like, charged him. shit.
That's what I was telling you about.
Huh.
That's what was happening to me.
Okay. Now, something like that does happen to me, but only in arena. But it's me doing it. But that time my thumb wasn't even there, so I couldn't have done it.
That happens to me every content.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, and it's only arena, I will do the opposite of what I should be doing. I knew you were coming, Mr. Lakers, and I wanted you to feel at home, so that kind of feel like your own stream. It's a little bit late now, but I would have lost a 6-star as well, to really make you feel at home, and maybe get you some coffee or something as well. So yeah, just trying to make you feel.
What's up, Lakers? How's your weekend going?
Hey, I can bench press 25 pounds. What are you talking about?
25 pounds. What's that, about 5 kg? Something like that?
Grim Reaper, Lakers. Do you want to join us?
Go and say hello.
Although none of your normal profanity, though, if you do. Wait, shouldn't you be almost going to work soon?
He's probably at work
okay,
watching the stream.
Very good, very good.
Oh, man.
What the hell? There's no way.
Did not want to know that.
Are you doing Abyss tomorrow? Are you still planning to have a go?
Oh, what is it, tomorrow? I thought he wasn't
sorry,
doing it
Monday.
until after this.
I was thinking today was Sunday.
Ah, yeah, I was about to say. Thought it was Monday. I hope he does. I've been waiting for this Abyss run. He's Guatemalan. He's from Guatemala, Mr. Penaz.
Well, he's just going off of his typing. I don't think you can look Mexican from typing.
Oh no, I think he's Mr. Penaz. He goes in stream.
Yeah, he's in his streams. Oh, right on. Right. Are you going to do it in one sitting, or are you going to start it Monday and finish it Tuesday? Dude, this is like, if BG comes into your stream, that's how I feel right now with you in my stream. I'm like in awe.
That's why you got bitch slapped.
Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't come into voice chat. That kind of language, dude. Oh, so unacceptable.
I got more of a potty mouth than he has.
Man, I don't know how you guys manage to sit through. Like, holy smokes. I find it difficult. Like, I'll do maybe 2 or 3 fights, and I've got to take like an hour break. Yeah. But I mean, good for you guys. Even doing arena, like I'm up every 45 minutes, half an hour, probably.
Yeah, it's the old age, mate. Don't worry about it. It will happen to Lakers as well soon.
I'm surprised Melvin hasn't said hi to you. What is going on? Yeah.
Melvin's probably gone back to sleep.
Yeah, well, like I said, I can bench press 25 pounds.
Right, watch this. Melvin, Lakers just messaged me privately and said that he'll do incursions with you off stream.
Same thing.
See?
Off screen, off stream, same difference. Oh dear. How the hell
True.
did I already forget how to fight Sasquatch? Jeez. Mel's there. He's just giving me the silent treatment. It's okay.
Yeah. Damn.
What
I
time
went
do
to
you
go
start
get a
work,
drink, it's
Lakers?
finished.
Ooh, I need to use up some energy too. Oh, and I
No.
gotta check on AQ and War. Oh, this game is like a freaking job, man. Holy crap. Alright, man, have a good one. Don't work too hard.
Peace out, Lakers. Have a good one. Stay safe as well.
63 energy. Oh, one more match of these and that should do it. Oh, let me see. Why is that? Seems every now and then, the video is just pausing, but it doesn't last very long. Huh.
It's not pausing on my end, it's just going choppy.
Okay. Okay. So maybe it's just in the screen that I'm on, it looks like it paused. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I might actually get up to 3 hours. Holy cow.
Wow.
But I think the
What?
first 2 hours, hour and a half was just selling ISO. Oh, shit.
It's alright.
It's alright. It's alright.
It's all good.
It's all good in the hood. What are you up to, Mr. Panaz? You still there? Oh, now.
I don't know if Mr. Panaz said, but has he done Variant 5 yet?
I don't know. No, I can't Quake. I'm not good with her at all.
Nope. I don't even have a Quake.
What about you? Can you, Mr. Panaz? Which arena are you doing?
Probably a 5-star feature.
Okay. How did you find it? Did you like it? It looks like it's fun. You know...
Yeah, the classic one's is fun. It makes it look fun. So it's just you don't have all the nodes to play around with.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's kind of too bad. I mean, there's absolutely no physical reason I can't do it. It's just kind of a mental thing where I want to get Abyss done first.
Yeah.
But really, I should go by what's the most fun, right? But instead, I'm going by what, to me, makes the most sense, like reward-wise and like time and effort requirement.
Yeah.
Because I think most likely what I'll do for Variant 5 is do it on Saturday, Sundays, and just remove suicides and get as much as I can per, like, probably go for it at an hour, 2 hours at a time. And then usually, for most things that I try to do is just do it chapter by chapter. Like, I know you get, like, rewards for the initial completion, so just doing a run through initially, you'll get stuff, but I'd rather just get it all done in sections. You like Variant 1?
That's the Ultron one, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the first one. Actually, it probably wouldn't be too bad to go in there now, but when it first came out, oh, that sucked.
Depends, if you need a good rage, South of like Variant 1's the best place to go.
Were you there the other night when Putrid was raging?
No, I think that
Oh.
was one of your late night streams.
No, it was him. Yeah, he was streaming late at night, but he was trying to do Vision Arcus and Heralds, and it wasn't going.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't going so well.
Oh, is that what?
He was getting pissed.
Is that what you were talking about getting him on call yesterday about?
Yes. Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay. No, I didn't. I didn't catch his stream. I am sub to Putrid, but I think he streams when I'm in when my PC's off and that.
Oh, speaking of which, I want to see if there's any other smaller YouTubers streaming to raid them when I'm done. Nobody. Wow.
Have you caught any? Have you caught any of these? Have you caught any of the trailers for the new Mutant shit?
Yeah, it doesn't look that interesting to me. I'll watch it, but
No. Yeah, I'll watch it just because it's MCU related, but
yeah. Wow, I'm
it
surprised
doesn't-
there's not a single person on streaming. Let's see, what's his name? Okay. No, Putrid probably won't be because
it's the weekend.
yeah.
So where are you from, Mr. Panaz? Oh, or did he already answer that? Did he say he was in the UK?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, I think Variant 1 is the hardest. I really liked Variant 4, and I quite liked Variant 3. Variant 3 was where you need the extra large champions, right? From
I
the
have
centre
no
of
idea.
London. All right,
I
let's
was
do
born and bred in Hackney, if you know it.
Ooh, I should start thinking about getting something to eat. Let's see here. Yep. Who was it that I was? Oh, no, I don't need him. Well, actually, I don't need anybody. Well, that's a sign. Okay. So you rate Variant 4 above Variant 5. All right.
I think he's rated that for
Difficulty.
how easy they are, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the easiest to the hardest, probably. Okay.
Well, that's good. That's good to know then.
Yeah. And they increased the rewards for Variant 5 as well. I'm quite interested to see, I'm quite interested to see what the stuff looks like for the side quest that drops Wednesday. And then for Cavalier.
Oh, yeah.
Cavalier difficulty, I'm more interested to see what the rewards are like. The difficulty of it, I mean, it will be what it is. But I want to see where they figure the rewards will be. Mainly to see how many 5-star shards, or 6-star shards
6.
they're gonna have. I think it needs to be at least 5,000.
What, for the whole thing?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds a bit low for the amount that you've got to do. At least 7.5K, don't you think?
No, I think at least half of a 6-star. At least, right? So I'm saying no less than that. It could definitely be more, but no less than that.
Yeah.
Because what is it for uncollected for 5 stars? Isn't it about half of a 5-star?
No, it's what? Yeah, it's what? About 5-6K. So yeah, that would be
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah, so it's 4, it's about 5, and then you got the little bits in between, yeah. Yeah, okay, so basically, whatever the amount is for 5 stars for uncollected, that's what they should have for 6 stars for Cavalier. And I think
It sure is, Mr. Panaz.
Yeah, man. So I started the beginning of the month. I had 160, I think 160, 140 5-star 5-star shards, 160, 140,000. And then I went for the dual crystals, trying to get Torch and trying to get a new tech. So then I ended up down to, I think I ended up with 5,000 at the beginning, at the end of July, beginning of August. And this is where I am now for 5-star shards. So that's in about 5 weeks. So.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's all straight content. No duping. Yeah, because I haven't really opened anything, so.
Well, I started the month off with 0 5-stars, and I'm going to end it with 4.
Oh, you got all of them just this month?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
That is a good month for you.
That's why I'm chuffed. 3 god tier and and Loki. I'm chuffed.
Yeah. Did you do uncollected?
I haven't even done 5.2 yet.
No, I mean the uncollected monthly.
I can't do the highest I can go is master at the moment, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh
Because
wow! So if you get that done, then that opens that up for you next month. I mean, it might be difficult, but it'll still be available. So
it's going to be expensive to get there, but once I'm there, I'm gonna be laughing.
Yes, man, I am really trying not to rank 5 stars. Like I only, even though most of my 6 stars are crap, I prefer to take a 6 star to rank 2 than to do a mediocre 5 star to rank 4 or rank 5. But unfortunately, I'm still having to rank 5 stars that I don't want to, just to use resources.
No, Mr. Panaz, I'm a smoker, so I got a smoker's car.
How long have you smoked for?
24 years now.
Okay.
I was 8 when I started.
You were 8?
Yeah.
Damn.
I walked into the kitchen one day and found my dad's cigarette stash.
All right.
So I nicked Fort, Lambert and Butler, and that's where I started.
All right, so I'm going to end the stream in about 5 minutes, so I'm just going to sit back, and I think I'm pretty up to date with chat, so not much to catch up on, but shoot the shit for a couple minutes and go get something to eat, and then unfortunately come back to the game. Oh, what a life. What a life.
Well, when you can't go out and go anywhere you like, it's the only thing you can do, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'd be doing this anyways. I don't really care to go out that much, other than the only things I would be going out for would be movies or restaurants, which, yes, you can't really do.
Yeah.
So other than that, it's basically just shopping, like grocery shopping.
Oh no, I mean like going out, see friends, blah blah.
I have no friends, so.
I
don't like people too much. I socialize with my brother and his family.
I feel so sorry for you.
Yeah. Oh
well.
I don't know. I think. Well, I don't know how I put it. I'm not necessarily arrogant, but I think that people like me, and that if I want to make friends, I can. Because up to now, that's always been the case. So I have no reason to think otherwise. But I do know people that assume that when they meet someone that they're not going to get along, or blah blah blah, or it's going to whatever. And I don't. I mean, maybe that's from past experience and stuff. I don't know how somebody can have that mindset. Like, I think that would be difficult. Like, for example, if I had So let's just say current conditions aren't what they are, and I was thinking to go to a bar or whatever, right? If I thought, yeah, okay, I'm going to meet somebody at a bar, male or female, like friendly wise, and we'll chat, but we won't get along. I think that would be a hard life, man. Like if you just expect negative interactions with people. Wow. I mean,
I wouldn't. If I had that sort of mindset, I wouldn't even walk out the front door.
Well, and I think that's what
what
happens, right? Is that people don't, because that is the mindset they have, and that's what I'm saying. So for me not going out, like aside from the way things are currently, so for me not going out is not that at all. It's simply laziness, right? Like I just don't want to get dressed up and blah blah blah, or oh, where are you from, all that kind of crap. I just don't care.
Oh yeah, same here.
But if I did, yeah, I would think, hey, I'm gonna go out on Friday night. I'll probably meet some people. Maybe we'll meet up, in a week for a barbecue, whatever, right? But if your expectation is that it's gonna be problematic, shit. I'm saying this, and for all I know, when I was social, maybe people, when I would leave a room, they'd be like, oh God, thank God he's gone. Absolutely, maybe that's what they were thinking, but that never crossed my mind. So.
Nor do I. I don't care what people think of me.
Yeah.
If you don't like me, don't talk to me. Simple.
Oh, that's all I need to do? Good to know.
Yeah. That's all you need to do. You don't like me? Don't talk to me.
All right.
Don't even acknowledge that I'm there.
So you know what's gonna happen, right? The next time I'm streaming and you say something, I'm just not gonna respond.
Yeah, but now that I know that, I'm just gonna sit there and lurk, and then you're gonna just say something to me anyway. So.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh well.
I think that would be some fun. That would be.
Yeah.
Knowing you're gonna be ignored, so you ignore them back.
I already opened a legendary, right? I think.
Yeah. You pulled a 4-star.
Right. Yeah, that's not surprising.
No.
Let me see if there's anything else I wanna. Oh no, I guess I can't really say am I gonna open something because that's kind of like teasing. We don't want to do something like that. So let's see what I can open here. Okay.
There's some ultimate crystals in there.
Yeah, I'll do one more. Oh wait, how many legendaries? Oh, I only have 2 left. Okay.
Yeah. I think you got 3 or 4 ultimate ones.
Yeah. Those are only going to be 3 stars or 4 stars. No one wants that. Oh, damn! I got a bunch of those. Son of a gun. All right, let's do one more legendary then. For kicks. Voila! La-dee-da.
So were you born in
London? Son of a... Yeah.
Oh, you got trolled or warlock. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Dude, that is so uncool. Oh my god.
Oh.
I totally thought I had him too, man. Oh,
dude, actually, you're kind of lucky because I probably would have cursed you out if you had picked up
I totally thought I was getting him too. And the thing is, because that would actually could potentially change what I would go for my Abyss Crystal. Yeah, that's okay, Melvin. I'll get the 6-star Warlock when I finish the Abyss. So yeah, so joke's on you. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, because your stream, I'm behind what you're looking at, so I had to wait until it stopped.
Yeah. No, I got all of what you wrote, Melvin, so I'm up to date. What's that?
Oh no, I was just talking to Mr. Panaz because I asked where in London he's from, and he's from Ladbroke Grove.
Okay. Yeah, I might not get a 6-star Warlock, Melvin, but that's not the way I'm looking at it. The way I'm looking at it is I will get a 6-star Warlock, so it's okay until it happens. In my mind, yeah, that's what matters. Oh yeah.
So were you born there, Mr. Panaz? Sorry.
You better be sorry.
Yeah, I'm only sorry for interrupting. Maybe I won't be next time.
Oh man, I can't believe that. Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry, but I'm with Mel on this one. Thank you, Kebab, for not for not giving you that warlock because I would have been cursing.
If they give me the 6-star, I'm fine with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, but if you get a 6-star off stream, then that's all right. That's okay. But if it's live on stream, I'm just be cursing.
Whatever. There's only one to go, so let's see what we get here. This is for you, Melvin.
Oh, nice, Mr. Panaz.
Although
nice.
there's only 3 5-stars I'd want. So, Warlock, Gilly, or Torch. Okay. Well, I guess I'll hold on to this ISO. Because it's good for the next 30 days. Alright, well, that's that for this stream. This is my longest stream yet. I can't believe I've been able to keep going for so long. So thanks to everyone for showing up.
Without needing a nap.
What's that?
I said, and without needing a nap.
Yeah. So thanks to everyone for showing up, keeping me company. And
no worries, bud. Anytime.
See you guys on the next one. Have a good day.
Yeah, see you later. See you later, everyone.